myself.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this episode I tried my hand at computer customization and failed. I didn't do too bad, so I took the entire computer apart, cleaned, dusted, wiped down almost everything, which you'll see later was one of the mistakes I made. Please make sure if you're doing this, wash everything down, clean it properly, get every single piece of dust off. This is a primer and paint that I used. I wanted it to be mostly white with gold trim. One thing I realized later on is do a bit of research on your case, because instead of wasting time taping up this window, I could have just flipped the tabs and released it and saved myself a whole bunch of time. Amateur mistake number one. Well, I've never spray painted anything before. I have no history and no experience in painting or anything like that. I've just kind of taken advice from all the different YouTube channels and watched a bunch of different videos on, how to prepare services for painting, and I thought, you know what, I got the case for free, so might as well just give it a crack.
He's trying to read. This is the first time in his life he's actually reading something. And after 4 hours, he's figured out that he does not know how to read. What do these words mean that are put together?
It's a riddle.
It's a riddle.
Just shake for 1 minute.
Well, you've done for longer than that.
No, I only lost 10 seconds.
Are you gonna put all this in?
Yeah, some all in there.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't press in properly. It doesn't even want to press now. It won't even go in now.
It won't go in?
So, piece of advice: if you have a broken spray can like I did, had no idea that the trigger was completely messed up, go and return it, get a brand new one. Also, you will need a lot more primer and a lot more paint than you think you'd need. For this entire project, I used, I think, 3 cans of primer and 3 cans of white paint and 2 cans of gold paint. Not bad for a first attempt. Also, make sure you don't drop anything on the floor, because that ruined it.
Lol.
That's what I should have done from the beginning.
How do you feel about yourself?
I'm just here contemplating suicide. Is it worth it? Is life worth living? No one knows.
No one knows except for your nose. All these retarded cuts have to be in. Just so people can know how retarded you are. Mo's attempt to eat.
How? How do you eat with paint?
I'll feed you.
Figure it out.
Let me do it for you.
Thank you, bitch. No.
Let me make it easier for you. I'll feed you. It's a good boy. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Break so hard.
Fuck me. Is this seriously finishing right now? What the fuck, man? It finishes so fast. Well, like I said, make sure you get enough paint. Again, this is a small case. I used 2 cans of primer, 3 cans of white paint, 3 full cans that were completely empty by the end of it, and 2 cans of gold paint just for the trim. Make sure you get extra. Don't break the seals on the ones that you don't use. You can always return them, no harm done. Another tip would be to buy everything at the same time to make sure you have exactly the same cans of spray paint. When I went back to buy the second can of primer, I accidentally bought a different tone, not realizing it looked exactly the same, and I thought it was the same color, but it wasn't. It ended up looking really nice because it has a kind of more of a glittery look than the first plain grey primer. Accidentally worked out fine, but just make sure you buy everything at the same time so you get uniform paint.
Like I said, this is my first time doing this, and this is a primer that I use, and this is the paint that I use. And I don't know if the primer and the paint don't go together well, or they're made for each other, but this is a result of not leaving the primer long enough to dry. So it should be okay with enough coat, but that's enough. 6.
From a scale of nerd to nerd, how nerdy are you?
I left the parts out to dry for an entire day, and considering all the mistakes I made because it was my first time, it came out pretty good. I really would encourage anybody who's interested in customization to try and get your hands on a free case and just do whatever. If it's free, then whatever. If you can't, then you can get a cheap case for $20 and just, screw around with it, and well, if you don't like it, throw it in the bin. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel for the final build next week, and see you next time.